Hi, I'm Nandi. I'm a licensed midwife, a trained doula, and a mother of 3. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can have an empowered birth experience. So if you're pregnant and want to have an empowered birth experience, this video is for you. A lot of birth stories focus on negative experiences or unforeseen situations. Not everything in birth can be predicted or foreseen, but I think you can take steps so you can have as good of an experience as possible. Birth is an experience that you'll have a few times in your lifetime at best, so why wouldn't you want to have as good of an experience as possible? Here are my tips for you to have an empowered birth experience. Take back your power. It's your body, your baby, your birth. So you do whatever you can for you to feel like you have power in the situation. Make sure that you don't hand over your power to somebody else, be it your partner or the healthcare staff. This is your experience. Claim it. Do what you need to feel empowered in the situation. What matters to you? What kind of birth do you want to have? Think about your dream scenario and believe that that is a possibility. And even if unforeseen things occur, you still can claim the situation and ask for things to be in the way that you want them to be, for you to feel empowered and for you to feel like you have the control and the power in the situation. Know your rights. I'm planning a separate, complete video on your rights and the laws that you might want to know about in Sweden. But know your rights. Do a little research, do some Googles. What are your rights when it comes to a healthcare situation? Healthcare in Sweden is optional, which means that you can choose to have healthcare, you can choose not to have healthcare. You're also allowed to say no to some parts of the healthcare that is offered to you without that affecting your healthcare in total. So if you want to say no to some parts and say yes to some parts, you're entitled to do that by law, and it shouldn't affect the quality of care that you're receiving. You have a right to make an informed choice. This means that you have a right to get enough information for you to make a choice in the situation. Now, of course, there are situations where there is not a lot of time to give information and to make an informed choice per se, but I would say in most situations when you give birth, there is time to ask questions. Maybe you don't want to ask questions, but maybe you and your partner have decided, or your birth companion have decided, that they will ask questions for you. So you know what it is you're saying yes or no to. Prepare. One of my friends said to me recently, you would never get a driver's license without practicing to drive a car, when we were talking about preparing for birth. And I kind of feel the same way about birth. You wouldn't just, if you go into birth with knowledge and have prepared as best you can, you will also feel more powerful in the situation. You will understand what's going on. You will feel more in control of your body and of your choices than if you haven't prepared at all. You will also feel more, it will be easier for you to relax and trust what is coming up in your body, and trust the feelings that you have, the feelings that you're experiencing in your body during labor and during birth. And safety is one of the core things that you need to be able to give birth. Mammals that are threatened, they don't give birth. They go somewhere safe and they will give birth there instead. So being prepared can also be a way of you taking control of feeling safe in the situation. Have a good support team. Like I just mentioned, safety is really important when giving birth, and that might look different for different people. But make sure that the people that you choose, the person or the people that you choose to bring with you through birth, are people that you feel safe with. That can be your partner, that can be a parent, you could be a friend, that could be a doula, that can be whoever it is that you feel safe with, because safety is something that brings down the adrenaline, the stress hormones, and also increases the hormones that you need, the hormones that you need so you can give birth. Maybe take some time to think about, what do you need to feel safe? Do you feel safe in a hospital setting, or do you feel safer at home? Do you feel safe with only having a partner there, or do you feel safer with having an additional partner, an additional person in the room? Do you need some kind of music or clothes or a blanket, or what is it that will make you feel safe or safe and cared for in a way that you can feel empowered and calm enough to give birth? I'd love to hear from you. What did you do to have an empowered birth, or what are you doing for you to have an empowered birth if you're pregnant right now? Leave a comment below and I will read them, and I'll see if you can inspire me for my next empowered birth video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Hej då!